Alright folks, we're in for an 8-4 here. Card block. And we've got good cards in several colors. There is a Grim Affliction here, which is a perfectly fine card. There's a Volt Charge, which is a very good red card. But there is one card that I want to try out, and that's this card, Viral Drake. It seems to have so much potential. I mean, proliferate on a stick with an effect to boot. It's like, I think that's about as good a card as it gets. And this guy, of course, is something to reckon with as well. But I'm going to try out Blue Infect, or Blue X Infect with this Viral Drake, regardless of what the other cards said. Here there's a Hex Parasite. I'm not sure if you can. So Hex Parasite is worth 1 ticket, basically. But I'm going to go hardcore infect now and take this Blighted Agent, and hopefully I will pick up one or more of those counter spells that if the opponent is infected. There is a Sickle Slicer, which is a really good living weapon, but I'm going to really stick to this Blue Infect thing. In this pack there is, this guy doesn't have poison by itself, so that's not very good, but there is at least a Scorn. It is the best card in the pack. It is a second color. There is a Forced Worship as well, but I think that Lisa Scorn is a bit better. Psychic Barrier is fine, but I'm going to go with Lisa Scorn. So maybe we can pick up some pump spells to make our Blighted Agent that much more of a finisher. And of course I'd like to have some other proliferate things coming my way. This pack, however, does not supply any of those. Oh well, we have a Glistener Elf. That is going to be the pick. I was going to say that we have 2 Rexian mana things here, but Glistener Elf infects on turn 1 is not to be underestimated. So I was going to say these are probably the best cards, and the Shrine. The Shrine is really good. I played Paper Magic today with Shrine of Burning Rage, and that's whenever that hit play, I won. It's such a good card. Yeah, Glistener Elf. Hopefully we can keep taking decent or better green and blue infect related cards here. Leeching Bite is more than decent. Its removal and pump. Mutagenic Growth, I wouldn't mind if that came back to us. The other cards are nothing that we will care about. So here we've got the Corrupted Resolve, the card that I hoped to get, and another Leeching Bite. I think I'm going to go with this Corrupted Resolve just to have it. I don't think there's any. As soon as the opponent is poisoned, it's such a good card. Although it is a close call, I'm still with the Leeching Bite and also the Impaler Shrike. I'm going to go with the Resolve. The card that hoses Infect, kinda, and a Chain Cutthroat, and I think it's going to be the Cutthroat. I mean, Melira doesn't do all that much by itself, and it's only a 2/2 for 2, so Throat Seeker will most likely be a better card. It also sets an upper end to our curve, and so far we haven't taken a single artifact. Here we get another Leeching Bite. Thank you so much. Now we have, like, we can have turn 1 Glistener Elf, turn 2 Leeching Bite, turn 3 Leeching Bite, and our opponent on a tight lock. I think that would be almost as good as it gets. Suture Priest, not going to care about that. I'm just going to take this second Chain Throat Seeker. Psychic Barrier or Trespassing Soul Eater. I'm going to go with the counter spell. Build up on our control-ish wishes. There were 3 white cards, and one of them was a very decent Infect card, but I still think that we should just stick to on-color cards for as long as possible. And hope that we open something fun for the next pack. Keep taking on-color. This is a... well, let's see what this... it's a fun card. Not good, but fun. The Fiend will be the best for us here. We're not going to kill using non-infect, I don't think, but he's still going to be a decent sized blocker as soon as we've gotten in for 1 or 2. Mental Misstep, I'll take that. I think it's still worth something. And it's on color. Mutation, I'll take that as well. So just going for the on-color cards, I think that proved quite rewarding. Seeing as we got an on-color card for 13th pick. It's not a killer of a card, but I would consider playing it if I see that my opponent has several things to take to counter with it. And Leeching Bite, 14th pick. I wonder, this is an 8/4, but it doesn't look good from the spells coming around, or maybe I'm just in the right position. Okay, so we open nothing really for us. The best card in the pack is, I think, Lumen-Grid Gargoyle and the Septic Rats. But for us, there is a Flare Husk, a Quicksilver Geyser, and a Mirren Metal. I'm going to go with the Quicksilver Geyser and be most unhappy with this pack. Mirren Metal should come to us later if we need it, but and so will Geysers. But I don't see us really needing to take anything else here. Maybe a Flare Husk. Maybe I should take the Flare Husk just to have an equipment. Living Weapons are the best kinds of equipment, but this is really bad for us. Let's just hope that we get some better picks later on. Again, nothing really for us. There's a Pistol Strike. There's a Mira's Keepers, which will be annoying against us. But I'm just going to take this Pistol Strike and ship the rest. Yeah, there's a Priest of Norn, but nothing that I'd be willing to take really. There's Fuel for the Cause is worth a mention, but the Strand Walker will be the pick. Living Weapon, which boosts power and toughness significantly. And here there is a Blight Widow. That would be our pick. There's also a Juggernaut, but Blight Widow is by far the best one in the pack. Yeah, there's not much else to say here. And this pack has got a Serum Raker, Gust Skimmer, but I'm going to take the Serum Raker. The other consideration would be Vivisection, but Serum Raker is by far a better card. And we see no green cards, which is a bit disappointing. We've seen the Blight Widow, but apart from that, it might be that the packs are just shallow on green, or it might be that we have green drafter just to our left. That's taking all of the cards that we want. Here we get the choice between Spire Serpent, which we can't really play, and Geyser, and the Geyser will be the pick. Mental Misstep will most likely not make the deck, though the rest of the cards, Mutation might not make the deck either. The rest is quite fine. Fiend we'll see where the deck leads us in the end, but Fiend is a decent card. Steel Sabotage, Flesh Eater Imp. Could I go for it? And I think that I have to say no. Steel Sabotage should be the better card in our deck most of the time. Although Flesh Eater Imp, that is way too late for a Flesh Eater Imp. I'm still going to take the Steel Sabotage and hope that we can deal with the Flesh Eater with either of our counter spells here. Feeble hope, but I'm going to stick to it. Core Prowler, on collar, so to speak, in fact. I'll take that. Predation would be decent. I already have a Pistol Strike, so Core Prowler, and now I'm going to hide this Pistol Strike. Fuel for the Cause, or Mirren Metal. I have 3 Leeching Bites. I think that should be enough, even though they cost 2 mana. I think that they should be enough to do what Mirren Metal can do. The power swing is the same. Yours goes up and theirs goes relatively down too. So I'm just going to take this Fuel for the Cause and play control. Turn the Tide, I'll just pick it up for signaling purposes. Second Fuel for the Cause. Don't care about either here. I'll go with the blue card because we are going to be more blue than green so far. Mainly because this pack was horrible to us when it came to green spells. We got a Blight Widow. Yeah, we got a Blight Widow. That was the only green card that we managed to scrounge out of pack 2. And here there is Evolution Range. I'm going to take that and yeah, be happy. If we get the Fallen back, I'll be happy. The same with, there are 4 cards here that I'd consider playing, and I'm not counting the Artisan because that will not wheel. It's the Defiance, Fallen, Silverback Lifestaff, and Trinket Mage, but for our sakes, it will be the Collision Reins. Argentum Armor, I suppose, can be fun for us. But yeah, no, Cisbearer. There's a Cisbearer here, and that will be our pick. Argentum Armor is too expensive to be the thing for an effect deck, and when you have the choice between the armor and the Cisbearer, there's no choice about it. No talk about it. We will get a blue card back here. Surtok, Replica, Quicksilver. We might even wheel a Trigon Manifestation, but there will be something coming back to us. This pack has got an Ica Clawmere and a Carrion Call, but I'm going to go with a Ica Clawmere. Yeah, we have quite a few spells at the 4th spot. Tergilad Fallen is of course something to consider, but I prefer having my early drops. Twisted Image or Horizon Spellbomb, one of the two. And I like Twisted Image. Like, you take care of their 1x's. They get they get 1 point of infect damage, and they go down to 0 power, and then you switch them. I think that Twisted Image is the best card. I mean, I can flip my Viral Drake as well, and that should be a beating, so to speak. But Horizon Spellbomb is definitely something that I would consider. Another Cisbearer. Go me. Inexorable Tide. This would be a deck that could abuse it to some extent, but Cisbearer is just better. And here there is a choice between Carrion Call and Fallen. I'm going to go with the Fallen. Just increase our infect count as much as possible. Few for the cause will most likely not make the deck. This pack, it's between a Trinket Mage and hoping that we wheel one of the yeah, I'm going to go with the Trinket Mage and hope to wheel one of the Silverback Lifestaffs. Otherwise there's a Withstand Death, which is okay as a surprise trick. But I'm going to hope to wheel one of the Lifestaffs. And this pack has got absolutely nothing for us. I'll pick up this Bounce of Quicksilver as a pseudo removal. First pack we get the Fallen, the Defiance, and the Trinket Mage. A bit surprised to see the Trinket Mage, but it seems like we are one of 2, or maybe the only one that plays blue this draft, so I'll go with the second Fallen. And now I will cut one of the Chain Throat Seekers. I will most likely even cut the Serum Raker, just because it's non-infect damage. We got the Trigon back. I don't mind that at all. I will be cutting the Trinket Mage, switching Silk Call against the if anyone has plays Black Infect and has all the what's it called? all the Plague Stingers. But yeah, we have certain cards that I'm very happy to play, and certain cards that are not so exciting. I mean, we can win off several things here, but we do lack a bit of oomph. Having we don't have enough pump spells for me to be really happy, but I think that we should be able to fare quite well anyways. And now it's the matter of what we should cut. I would like to cut one more card, and let's see here what choices we've got. I think that the choice is Flayer Husk and Twisted Image. And of those two, I prefer Twisted Image more, I think. Even though it's the other one is pumps our power. Twisted Image is more of a trick. I mean, if we can equip Strandwalker to Blighted Agent and then flip the power, that should be enough to win the game in one swing. We can even flip the power of Tel'Shilad Fallen to have him survive a block, being blocked by a 1/1 or an X1 when they try to trade. I think we'll go like this. With 6 mana, I have 1 insect per turn of Viral Drake. 2 counter spells. I think that, yeah, I mean, Psychic Barrier could have been a choice on what to side out, but I want to have the Psychic Barrier to fend off big things and to, yeah, when we have got a couple of creatures down, we can just sit back on it and hopefully just hose him when he goes for his, when the opponent goes for his bomb. And it said 9 islands, 8 forests. I'll think that's okay. We have a couple of 2 costing double green here, 1 double blue here, and the triple blue here. I think we can survive with that combination of lands. So see me for round 1.